is entering my eyes mostly. White Money, do you have a girlfriend?
Sorrows, sorrows, prayers. Sorrows, prayers, sorrows. Sorrows, prayers.
It's just Ilebaye'S boldness for me. Is this not the Ilebaye that I watched in BBNaija season 7 Level Up? It was just the way Ilebaye shoot her shot directly. There is no rigmarole. There is no dilly-dally. White Money, I like you. White Money was just shocked. Ilebaye, is this you? And if I just want to calculate, I think White Money is older than Ilebaye with over 10 years. I'm talking about a decade. Well, just like they will always say, age is nothing but a number. They say, right? I was not surprised that Ilebaye is saying that to White Money, because Sisi was on the opinion that if you like a guy, just walk up straight to the guy, tell the guy that you liked him. And Sisi made an instant that she has once did that, but when she realized that the said guy is married, and that was the end for it, Ilebaye was like, you did so? Sisi said yes. She does not even to consider whatever society thinks. And Ilebaye was saying that she would never do that. And the guys there were a bit surprised. Now let's go back to Ilebaye and the White Money's shooting their shot. White Money was just looking at Ilebaye. Are you playing or are you serious? And to me, I felt this is just a strategy for Ilebaye.
I just want to know, do you have a girlfriend? No. Think you can have something to do someone in this house?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
To me, if you ask me, I will tell you for free without a fee that this is Ilebaye's strategy. And I am going to buttress my point on how I got to know that this is Ilebaye's strategy in this All-Stars edition. But before I do that, let me quickly remind you that I am the voice of the Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of all the entire occurrence of the ongoing BigBrothernaija themed All-Star edition. And know this, my primary assignment is to always summarize all the entire occurrence that will bet further occurrences. Now, DOYIN and Ilebaye were just having a conversation in the garden. White Money was approaching. The next thing, Ilebaye is telling DOYIN, you may seem as though that White Money is the handsome guy. And White Money approached further. Yeah, Ilebaye shoot her shot. White Money, I am in love with you. That she has been looking for an opportunity for her to tell White Money. So that she almost wanted to come to White Money's bed last night, but she couldn't. And White Money was like, to do what? Oh, you want to transfer the feelings that you're already developing for me? And Ilebaye was like, yes. White Money probed Ilebaye further. These feelings, you just start na because we only existed for 3 days in Biggie's house. And Ilebaye was like, no, it has been long, even when we are outside. But there is not opportunity for me to just do so. White Money was just looking at Ilebaye, shocked, surprised. But White Money they considered, be like, said this girl is playing game. And White Money said further, okay, wait, you've been liking me, because how can you say you liked me so much? But I've seen you with Kiddwaya, I have seen you with Soma. Now, so Ilebaye picked it up, yes, even with Cross, but it is you that I want, and I'm certain about it. DOYIN was stylishly supporting Ilebaye, in as much as DOYIN is also suspecting that Ilebaye is just even playing. White Money at the time was like, do you rather have what you want and you end up losing what you need? Ilebaye said, I don't just mind. Now that one can't shock White Money past. Now let me just emphasize exactly what is happening. Ilebaye notices that she is the youngest among all the stars. I have observed that Ilebaye wants to use a Kimopra's strategy. She just wants to be in the space of every guy, depending on who is going to consider her at last. She has first of all moved to the Cross that very first night that they made their way into the house. While Venita, Ilebaye, Cross were at the kitchen position, Ilebaye was tying towel. The way Ilebaye climbed Cross body, and even Venita was like, make una just identify on herself as people when they're single, so that we're gonna know how we take the duel. The next minute again, I noticed that Ilebaye is already with New. Till to one particular night that Ilebaye was in New's bed and was having a conversation, but I didn't get it on what. So I don't know what Ilebaye wants to find out from New. It was the way Venita was just observing. The next thing again, from Soma, I've said New, right? I've mentioned Cross. And last night again, Ilebaye had a conversation with Kiddwaya. He's now asking Kiddwaya, who is the person that you're attracted to? You mentioned my name, mentioned Donnie's name, this one, that one, and who is the person that you are so attracted sexually? Kiddwaya noticed again, like I said in my previous video, and started to excuse himself that he is hungry. Now it is now White Money. The truth is this, Ilebaye is about to shut herself on her both kneecaps and she's going to go cripple. Not even wheelchair or crutches that will help her. Because if you think you are moving from Soma, New, Kiddwaya, Cross and White Money, they know what you're just doing. Just like Kiddwaya told Big Brother during his direct section yesterday that Ilebaye is just like a low foot. What Kiddwaya is trying to say that it is easy for them to just plug and chew Ilebaye. So that is his reason for nominating Ilebaye. So if they notice that this girl is about to flirt with them, they will just have to evict her instantly. Now, with all these things that she's doing now, imagine the way Kiddwaya and White Man has already nominated her. And Soma nominates her, New nominates her, Cross nominates her. This is how she's definitely going to leave the show. And know this, she knows to gather fast like that. The only thing that can save her if she's nominated along people like maybe Princess or Soma, maybe if she goes head to head with them, she might be saved, but I doubt. So I felt she just have to stick to a particular guy. She might just sell a ship with that same guy. If not, moving from this particular guy to this guy is going to condemn her kneecaps, and the end no go good. It is going to definitely end her an early eviction. Now, while DOYIN, White Money and Ilebaye were having the conversation of Ilebaye being in love, of which I know it's all lies, then there's an opportunity for DOYIN and White Money to have the conversation over their each they have while they were outside. Because I remember that DOYIN was the first to go for Unadulterated podcast, where DOYIN said something about if BBNaija gets choose to just do whatever for money, it's their business. Now, White Money now when they talk, bring talk, the White Money was like, it's Tony small girl, that Tony was asking Tony whatever help. We all know this gist, and I felt that was why DOYIN and White Money are in this house, and they were just trying to stretch it. I understand that DOYIN is this opinionated chick, and she's just waiting for White Money to apologize. And White Money was like, if I feel I offended you, then I am going to render apology. But if I feel it's just a mere talk, then that is it. It was just the way White Money is just letting us to know that he has already forgotten everything about that. The truth is this, White Money is not this kind of person that just wants to be carrying beef around. He felt that it has happened. Whether apology was said or not, everybody is just fine. At the time, White Money is not telling us that he has no access to his social media account. That's what the same thing he said when they were doing their reunion. While Queen was complaining that White Money blocked her, White Money said that he did not, that he is not in charge of his social media account.
Do you like me, Baye? What kind of like?
I have feelings for you.
You can't.
Oh God, this your lie, they choke us now. You want us to have the sore throat that Cross has. Yes, I understand that you can employ someone to handle your social media account, but once now, you go there now. Maybe they put video now, maybe they upload, maybe they promote your music, I beg. As White Money and DOYIN were having their conversation, Yure joined them, Ike joined them. Remember that Ilebaye is already present and just trying to chip in one or two because everybody saw all this gist on social media. It was just the way Yure was just busy minding her business. I am aware that Yure know about this gist, but it no concern her, so don't expect her to involve herself. Ike is also emphasizing and trying to just state his own point of view. Why they were having that conversation, but it's just too much. The thing just happened. Somebody should just even apologize. At the time, DOYIN was like, yes, that she's not even taking it to heart, because if she is, that she would not even have eaten White Money's food. White Man was like, you say you no eat. Hunger go kill you. Is it not Tony that is allergic to kitchen? When cheese is not even in the house to cook indomie and to egg for you, God, you go starve. Trust me, you go get ulcer. So you not only eat White Money's food because you know they beef White Money, rather you ate that food because hunger get ewa. The discussion was so lengthy at the time. How they removed the camera, but I know that they were able to just resolve their issue. After all, need to just use both of them to just make little money on social media, and that is exactly what it is. Is there any other thing that has been going on? Of course, I have done the report of Ceec and Alex fight, and I also heard that while White Money was doing his diary section, that their fight continued, that they felt that the meeting was over, because I overheard when Adekunle was like they should just excuse themselves, that they just have to just go and breathe a different air. So Ceec decided to just excuse herself to go and blend one or two. But according to DOYIN, when she was confronting Ceec, or sorry, having a conversation with Ceec, DOYIN made us to know that while Ceec was using the blender, that Adekunle was still reading the brief that came from Big Brother. And Ceec was doing the argument that no, Adekunle was not. DOYIN insisted that Adekunle was. Well, before I started reporting this news, I overheard Ceec again telling DOYIN, please, I am looking for the head of the house, Adekunle. Maybe the guy is just relaxing in the head of the house lounge. And Ceec just want to tender her humble apology because she was not aware that Adekunle was addressing the house while she was just disturbing with the sound of the blender. And at the time, Kiddwaya and Cross also approached Ceec to tell Ceec exactly what DOYIN told Ceec, and Ceec was like, no, it was not even happening, and he was asking Kiddwaya. Kiddwaya just decided to diplomatically supported Ceec, and it was when Kiddwaya was like, oh, you people are stressing my wife, wants to just hug Ceec. You know when Ceec take just cornered Kiddwaya and was just telling Cross that all of una just they pretend for this place, and Cross has already made his way into Biggie's diary room to just have his own diary section. He is already telling Big, it's just too much. Did Cross even tell Biggie that he does not even know that Princess and Soma exists? Man, and Cross, take it easy now. I don't know woman beast, but I understand the angle that Cross is even approaching. It was now Cross telling Big Brother that he, Cross, needs a massage just in 3 days. He said that Ceec already promised to do so, but he is not trusting Ceec. And Big Brother, as Cross Big Brother, should just send a massage for Cross. Cross, please don't just start with all this comic relief in diary room. It was just a hilarious and also interesting diary section with Biggie and Cross. WHITEMONEY has done his own diary section, the same with Ceec, Adekunle, Mercy. Did you just tell Big Brother, sorrows, prayers? When Biggie asked you, how are you guys getting ready for this week's wager tax? I can't wait to see how all this is unfold. Sorry, I'm just trying to suppress all the updates of what has been happening so far. After Ceec and Alex had their fight, I believe that you all have been updated, and if so, please just appreciate me by simply clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button for you not to miss out once I upload another update that has to do with the occurring occurrences of the ongoing Big Brother Naija Season 8 Teamed All Stars in the comment section. Oh yeah, update me. Is there anything that I was supposed to say that I did not say? Is there anything you watched that I did not watch? Let's just share our thoughts together. Of course, I always appreciate the fact that you guys brush to my channel to be entertained. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it's always my pleasure.